technology in KIST, Korea. Today I'm going to introduce about evolutionary psychological thinking. Yeah, my research question is that how can we understand each element of gamification method through theoretical framework? Yeah, I'm not going to explain more about gamification because I'm sure that you guys already know much about what gamification is. But I thought that many of guys argue something about gamification, but there are just a few of categorization or classification of gamification method. The least in left side is elements of gamification and strategies of strategies in gamification wiki. The site is operated by the battery. And as you see, there are some game mechanics, achievement, appointments, bonuses, combos, countdown. I'm also sure that you guys already know about these techniques. But I think these things are just originated from the commercial games or the existing traditional board game or etc. Yeah, most of the existing gamification elements, mechanics, or strategies are originated from commercial game design, from traditional board game to MMORPG in contemporary. And yeah, it is just originated from experiential know-how by game developers. So today, I'm gonna suggest the new way of understanding what gamification is through an evolutionary psychological idea. Yeah, I thought that the core of game mechanics is closely related to exaggerated and virtual viewers. It represents manipulation and feedback of real activity. If we understand the elements of gamification as an imitation and simulation or representation of a real experience, I believe that we can adopt evolutionary psychology to understand the game. So the reason we should pay attention to evolutionary psychology is so convincing theoretical framework to explain human motivation and human behavior. And yeah, they are outstanding psychologists in scholars in evolutionary psychology field. Leda, Smythe, and John Tooby. They suggested the contemporary evolutionary psychology. It premise that they suggest that follows: the brain is an information processing device and it produces behavior in response to external and internal inputs. And brain's adaptive mechanisms were shaped by natural and sexual selection. Natural selection is the core mechanism of evolution. And differential neural mechanisms are specialized for solving problems in humanity's evolutionary path. I will explain about this neural mechanism specialized to something. We call it domain specificity. And the brain has evolved specialized neural mechanisms that were designed for solving problems that occur over deep evolution time. So, giving more than human Stone Age mind. And these are the very basic premises for understanding evolutionary. And so actually, yeah, this is the simple metaphor and illustration of idea. If somebody playing game in their unconscious mind, their neural mechanism works like Stone Age beings, hunting or gathering or mating, etc. I'm gonna explain this in this part of chart. Yeah, the one essential evolutionary psychological idea is that our modern culture houses a Stone Age mind. It means that the crucial unconscious structure of our brain adapts as a hunter and gatherer to an ancient Stone Age. And yeah, as you see, the bar is the evolution time of human brain. As you see, while the history of evolution began just around 200 years ago. The Stone Age began 10 times earlier than it. So, and even in terms of digital media, computer game is just around less than 100 years. So, yeah, cosmic 2B suggests that human brain evolved for problems like find mates and hunting animals, getting plant food, negotiating with friends, etc. And yeah, as I mentioned a little bit earlier, another essential evolutionary psychology idea is domain specificity. It means that brain is not a general purpose computer, but a collection of specified modules to solve each problem in. As a I will show the cat photos in the later parts. Domain specificity means that our brain is consists of each specific modules to solve each problem. So the evolutionary psychologists suggested that, for example, finding mates and avoiding falling in love with sisters and brothers. In two cases, finding mates and avoiding relatives in the romantic relationship is very different. But if humans have a general purpose computer, we can solve each problem. But if we get prerequisite that humans have each module to solve finding mates and avoiding falling with love with relatives and sisters and brothers, yeah, it makes sense. And it's domain specificity. And yeah, I wondered that can I really adapt this theoretical framework to gamification? And yeah, some researchers already suggested that this kind of idea. As I mentioned, if we understand the game as an imitation and simulation of real life, we can understand a computer game and mediated experience, for example, the TV or a movie, and real life in the similar context. And Principal Lee suggests that an evolutionary psychology perspective to understand the media education phenomenon, that people treat media like a real thing or social individually. And Mandela and his colleagues were attempting to analyze the preference of game content and motivation of game through evolutionary psychology perspective. So, this is my new categorization of gamification elements. And yeah, I classified the gamification math elements as discrete: hunting and likelihood and social. In hunting, not just to kill the monster and get experience points. It is the kind of the real process of hunting, in my opinion. And search target, stealthy observation, chase and run, and use proper tools and take aim and timing, etc. And in terms of likelihood, gathering and discovery, and look for good habitat and make tools store up. Especially, I want to emphasize that what store is. I believe that every mother have instinct to store up everything in refrigerator. I think this is quite instinct for survival in storage and raise children. And in terms of social, it is not that civilized concept. It is just kind of exchange information and sense of belonging, detect cheater, and distinguish only ally and enemy, and read others' mind. If study with the people is a winning group competition, if you study conquer others, it's between group competition. And then I believe that these the kind of mechanism works like a cat instinct. Even though cats never learn from their mother, they can chase the small and speedy thing, moving thing, by their instinct. So I believe that we also have the kind of instinct to play. And yeah, if we analyze existing games with my categorization, the sniper game is strategy integration hunting. And this is the iPhone game in Korea. The name is Bo. And the mechanics in this game is just aiming. But it is so successful game in Korea culturally. And you know, the Mario Kart is consistent of chase and run. And yeah, it's also an interesting part. I believe that the fishing is, in terms of hunting, is weight with trap. And I thought that it is also similar to the slot machine. You invest something and waiting to get reward. And then, yeah, there are examples of adapting my classification to understand real gaming. Of course, my suggestion have some limitations. And first, it was male-oriented, as it says, hunting versus sniper game fishing, something like that, and could not consider difference in sex sufficiently. And you see in I got this picture on Google, and yeah, mission, go to the dead, buy a pair of pants. The female, and times 3 hours and 26 minutes, and cost $876, and just male. In the case of male, they spend just 6 minutes. This is some of evolutionary scientists suggest this picture to explain about sex difference in the evolution. Okay. Because the mind of male is just focused on solving problem, to solve problem and just a target. But for female, it's important for them just to exploring and get information and wandering around to get some plants or fruits or things like that. And secondly, while paying attention to motivation of user, the classification could not cover peripheral elements of the human motivation factors such as self-realization or other interactivity factors like game. So yeah, conclusion, to propose this paper to suggest an evolutionary psychological perspective as a way of understanding how and why people could feel enjoyment with game mechanics. Yeah, but that's it. I'm gonna keep going to develop my research and gonna conduct more empirical research to verify my paradigm through real development of game and experimental study. That's it. Thank you for listening.